Hi everyone, it's Cherie from Paper Pieces and Leftovers, and today we're doing a file from kadoodlebugdesigns.com called Pirate Bear Peeker. I imported him into Cricut Design Space and I did increase his size a little bit to make him about 4.5 inches tall. The reason I decided to do this file was because I wanted to ensure that you guys got the correct piecing order. When I went to go glue it, I had put the body down first and the arms on second, and I realized I did it backwards. You're going to glue your arms and body down first. These are the color Caramel by American Crafts. However, I know that it's been sold out, so your alternative is going to be Encore's Brown Sugar. For his ears and his muzzle, I used American Crafts Oatmeal, but the alternative in Encore is going to be Straw Hat. I will give you all the colors of paper I used. So I went and used that blue, which is Gray Blue by Encore, and it is one of my favorites. That's what I used for that real pretty blue in the back. I do use that for my pants as well on my little kid characters. It's just a catch-all for many, many things, even shirts. So once you get the bandana tie on, then you're going to do his ears. I did look at the pattern a couple times to make sure I had my piecing order correct. And I do recommend dry piecing. That was one of the mistakes I made by not dry piecing. And all that means is that I'm going to layer my piece before I actually glue it down to ensure that I do have the correct layering order. We still make mistakes, even though we've been doing this many, many years. And I'm going to make another mistake later on in the video with his bandana cap. I forgot to glue the patch under it. You're not going to do it the same way I do it. You're going to just switch the layering order there, and I'll help you guys when we get that far. So after you glue his ears and his ear pads on, I went ahead and moved down to the bucket. That is going to be the color Dolphin by Encore. My base I just cut out in the color River Rock by Encore. The base isn't going to show, so it doesn't matter if you go with the dark gray, the dark blue, or brown. I do recommend keeping it on the lighter side, just in case you do have some of the base showing from not having it perfectly lined up. Also, in the end of the video, I forgot to glue his hands on. They were in the bucket and I forgot about them, but I will put up the finished picture as a sticker so you can see how he looks with his hands. He's adorable if he has them. So moving on, we got the bucket glued down, and then you're going to do the longer strip on the top and the smaller strip on the bottom in that gray blue. I've been on a pirate kick because of that pack. This pack is just the cutest thing, and it does come in 6x6 and 12x12 sizing. So if you don't see it, check back because they will be getting more. I do post a lot of things on my Facebook page, and my followers do go buy it. And I did the cutest pirate set before this one. They're all cute. So here I'm showing that I did swap out his eyeball for a regular teardrop eye. And I was giving the example of covering with the patch and having the hat, his cap on, and the muzzle. That's how I got the eye placement for his eye. I couldn't figure out why it was sticking, but it was just, I used a new mat, and you know how it has the tack to the back. Here's where I made the mistake. So once you glue his eye down after you've got the cap and the muzzle placement, take the cap and the muzzle off and glue down his patch first. The line to the patch. It's just going to go right to the edge of his face. And then you'll glue the cap and the muzzle on. That way you can actually put the patch in the correct place. So when I meant the patch, it's the line that is in my hand right now. I was able to save my piece without having to throw it out by lifting up just the corner of his hat and sliding it under and snipping off the edges, you see. And it was a simple fix. We still make mistakes, and sometimes you can salvage the whole piece. There I had a piece of my base protruding, so I went ahead and snipped it off because I could see it and I noticed it since it's lighter. But it's up to you what color base you use. He's just the cutest thing after you get him done, and I went a little overboard. Here, I was just so happy to share with you guys an alternative to something you can do with the skulls. I did cut them out in the color Ice Cream, which is going to be American Crafts, since I didn't want them bright white. And I went over them with embossing powder. You can find it online. I got mine from Amazon, but there are a ton of different glow-in-the-dark options out there, such as Nuvo Drops or even glue. I use multiple glues just because they stay very well and they're archival. I didn't have the green one on hand. I grabbed the yellow one, so I'm just giving you examples. But this just took my piece to the next level, and he came out absolutely adorable. Here's a picture of him with his hands and it glowing in the dark. Thank you for watching and have a good day.